doing tonight. In this episode, the series of cleaning the Mustang, reinstalling the differential and oil seals and stuff on that Mustang rear end and differential. I filmed it all today, cleaning the housing, pulling the oil seals out, cleaning the oil seals, recesses, replacing the oil seals, and preparing the whole rear end to get that new diff and the new axles with the new bearings on it back in. I'm going to separate it into two. That's why there's no introduction video really. So this is the introduction I'm making for this. So if you watch this, this is just my DIY homeowner hot rod or whatever you want to call it technique of cleaning out that rear axle housing without pulling everything out of the car and taking it down to some sort of solvent bath to clean it out. So I'm just doing it with spray cleaners and rags and such, and you can see it's kind of a nasty job, but I think I got it really cleaned. So watch this, and hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you next time with some more sequences on rebuilding that diff. We're going to do that tomorrow, and we're going to put the new bearings on the axle shafts, cut the old ones off, and then I'll probably separate those into doing the axles versus the pumpkins. So check this out and enjoy. Okay, so here we are back underneath. I'm not positive how much you're going to be able to see because I'm cramped in here like a sardine. And I need to get this old gasket off without scratching that up too much. Looks like the rest of it came off with the pumpkin. Oh no, there's some there. But the face of that looks really good. There's some good old-fashioned blue silicone. That's a classic, isn't it? Probably if that's what was holding it on there so tight, that was stuck around all the bolts. So I said I want to do this real time because I could skip all this, but you guys would miss out on all this fun that I'm having. So I'm going to clean that off first. I'm just going to score it with a screwdriver and peel it off. Like so. That's better. I'm guessing we'll probably put some sort of sealant on the new gasket. My son-in-law says he knows a good one, so he said RTV is old school. New chemical technologies and all that stuff. Yeah, how the heck did I get that all greasy? Oh yeah, it's full of grease in here. I'm liking this. Okay, we're getting nice and clean here. The gasket area anyway. I'll be wiping this down in a couple of minutes. There's some more old gasket. only going to take a few minutes. I know it seems like a long time on tape when you're watching a video. Get that stuff out of the threads. That one's clean. That one's clean. That one's got caca on it. RTV. Alright, that's getting pretty clean. I may run a nut on each one of these before we put this on just to make sure the threads are good. I've got all the stuff peeled back. Alright, now the nasty part starts. I'm going to try to soak up all this grease in here. I'm going to try to push it out first, of course. This is where all the sediments are going to be. I've got a bucket here just to dump the dirty paper towels into. Damn wind is blowing in here. It's blowing the oil back on me. Some fun that is, huh? Blowing right in my face. I think I'm just going to try to blast this out with some brake cleaner. I'm going to push some rags in from each end of the axle shafts with a broom handle. I think that'll work like a charm. And flush her all out. Difficult to work under here. It's just, I wish I had a lift, but I don't. So, I lift the car instead. Not that much fun, but I know where my solvents go. Solvents in, didn't they? Oh, here they are. I'm going to start out with WD-40, just because I got some. Let's see if that cuts it. And just kind of wash it out with a WD-40. Are we still with me? I just bumped the camera bed. Of course I can't see crap because I'm upside down now. Alright, I think that's good. We got our WD-40 blasted up in there. I'm going to have to do this one more time once I push all the rags in from the end. What I'm hoping it loosens up. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Dang it. Alright. Well, I'll tell you, I don't think there's a lot more I can do under here until I push the rags through from each end. I'm going to blast it full of brake clean. Push the rags in from the end. So, pause ya. Alright, so we are. I need to hit my light so I can see. The spray cleaner is nice because it'll dry right up and not leave behind a lot of residue, so I can put the real oil in there and clean these race areas out. It looks like there's a race in there, but that's just a place for the bearing seal to go. Alright, I'm going to stuff a bunch of paper towels in there. Just make a plug and chug the sucker through. I just happen to have a pole painting handle arm right here ready to go. Where's the junction? I'm going to do it one more time. Looks like it's all just laying in the bottom. And maybe this time I'll poke a rag through. Let's see if I can poke a rag through. And we'll want to wad it up so it's tight. Although it was hard going through the transition. Maybe it won't fit. Oh, there it goes. Shoving the car off the jacks here. I doubt that's happening. There we go. Come on, baby. Hopefully I can reach in and that's nice and tight too. No, that's not good. That's not good. Wish it's clean as a whistle though. Maybe I can reach it from the pumpkin on the inside. I'm not going to take you under there. I'm just going to crawl under quick. There's the end of the rag. There's one side down. A lot of brake cleaner. That's good. I think I can use this rag again on the other side. Alright gang, I'm going to come back out and we'll look through that. Let's see what we got. Smile. Do the elbow back hunch here. Crawl out. Alright. Well, let's see if we can see inside there. Oh yeah. Sweet. I don't know if you can see.
but it looks like I'm seeing bare metal in there, which is what I want. All right. Well, that side's clean. Let's go do the other side. All right, rascals. Here we are on this side. Brake cleaner. All right. Do the paper towel thing first. Soak them up a little bit. Try to get them to get big inside there. I think I'll do one more. Old ramrod here, just like firing an old cannon. Okay, they popped out. This is working like a charm. So hot rodders, this eats up the gear oil just fine. I'm going to start feeding that old rag in here like I did before. As I said, it's like loading a muzzle loader. Hopefully, I'm going underneath and I'll get that rag out. Ouch. Watch getting your elbows on this dang ground. It's scratching. Alright. Dang it. Paper towels. Wish I had them. Okay, there's the end of the rag. She's nice and clean now. I'm declaring this washed out. Alright, no more grease in the middle. Even though the raglet's filthy, I'll find a clean spot. And I wipe it around and it's looking really good. I'm going to come in here and put this gasket on. I'll clean this up real well. Alright folks. That's clean. I'm going to have to get into the oil seal place with some, I'm going to use a green Scotch-Brite pad and clean any corrosion in there out. But I'll be right out. I'll talk her over here. Dang, they did a nice job on this car. I replaced all the brake lines on this when I bought her, and this car we've had it 20 some years, but even the exhaust hasn't even rusted a bit because we don't take it out in the rain. And it's stored inside on a concrete floor for the winter.
I'm going to pause you till I can find my Scotch-Brite, then we'll put those seals in.